Good afternoon, everyone. This is David Shoup from Shoup Legal, and it's time for the Entrepreneur Legal Minute. Well, today I am shooting my video from the heartland of the United States, the Midwest. I'm around the city of Chicago, as you'll notice from the scenery. This is typical Midwest climate and environment. So today I want to tell you all about a new awesome entity form that numerous business owners are taking advantage of, and it's called the Limited Liability Company, otherwise known as the LLC. So the LLC is a new entity. It's actually come to California only in about the 90s. Okay, so it's brand new as far as the legal community is concerned, and it has a lot of really interesting features and aspects of it that can be very helpful for business owners. Okay, so what is different about the LLC as opposed to the corporation, and what are the benefits of the LLC? Well, first, the LLC is very flexible. It's very flexible. Now, what do I mean by it being flexible? I mean that we could structure it either like a corporation or a partnership. Okay, so how can we do that? Well, if we want to make it more like a corporation, we're talking about a clear separation between the owners and the managers and those who are running the business. Okay, this is called a manager-managed LLC. You pick what kind of LLC you want on the articles of organization, which are filed with the Secretary of State when you form your LLC. So, a manager-managed LLC is run by a manager, which is appointed by the members. So the members are the owners of an LLC, okay? Much like partners for a partnership or shareholders for a corporation, an LLC is owned by its members. In a manager-managed LLC, the members do not manage the company. It is the manager or managers, all right? And it's really important to have an operating agreement that reflects the manager-managed LLC. The worst thing you could do is form your company as a manager-managed LLC, but then have a different kind of operating agreement. You don't want to do that, so be very careful. But if you don't want your company to be more like a corporation, you can do what's called a member-managed LLC. A member-managed LLC is more like a partnership, where the owners, the members in this case, also manage the company. Okay, so the members are going to be receiving the profits, and they're also going to be running the company. Okay, so the members own what's called a membership interest in the LLC, and that controls or decides what kind of ownership they have. So that is one really cool feature about the LLC, is that we can structure it either like a corporation or like a partnership. What else is really cool about the LLC? It's also a little bit more informal than the corporation. So a corporation, everybody knows you have to have meetings every year called the director meetings and the shareholder meetings, and then you hold minutes. All right, it's really important for all corporation owners to do that. Well, an LLC, you don't have to do that. There's no minutes you have to have, although you can do it if you want to, for various reasons, but you don't have to. So it's kind of easier for a startup not to have to worry about the minutes. All right, so it's pretty informal. Another aspect of the LLC is that it's very flexible with how the profits and losses are distributed to its owners. Okay, so in a corporation, if you have a 50% shareholder, that shareholder has to receive 50% of the profits and 50% of the losses. Well, that's not the case in an LLC. We can divvy up the profits and losses however we want to. So that's really a cool aspect for, let's say we have someone who's investing a lot of money. They're probably going to want to get a bigger share of the profits and losses as opposed to the other members who perhaps are receiving more like sweat equity or something along those lines. Okay, so what else is really cool about the LLC? There are a lot of tax benefits for holding real estate in an LLC. So you'll notice that a lot of people with rental properties and other forms of commercial property or whatever it is, they happen normally to hold that property in an LLC. And why is that? Number one, because you get that limitation of liability that the members have, and then you also get all those tax benefits for the real estate. All right, so that's another really cool thing about the LLC. It's good for asset protection for the property. It's good for tax benefits for the real property as well. So So these are the basics for your LLC. Really good entity choice for a lot of owners, especially if you're going to hold real estate or other kinds of property, like vehicles and things like that. A lot of times people will put it in their vehicles. Okay. So there you have it, folks. There's your basics for your LLC, the Entrepreneur Legal Minute, right here from Chicago, Illinois. I look forward to having another video next week. So if you enjoyed the content here, please like it, share it, and then I will see you guys next week. This is David Shoup from Shoup Legal and the Entrepreneur Legal Minute. Thank you very much.